Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So after I released the science and technology of martial arts or internal arts video, many friends from different martial arts style asked me, can I back what I'm saying that the past uh, technology is not ultimate and the grandmaster is not perfect or ultimate either. Okay, and so they want me to back up what I'm saying, okay? Because I'm saying that technology is keeping evolving, getting better and better and better and better. Okay, there's no ultimate in the past. Even the grandmaster, we must not look at it like look at them like a God, or we don't want to expect them like God because they are human like us. Okay. So today I want to show you an example based on facts. Okay. But before that, I like to make a statement here. Whatever I'm showing in terms of science and technology and research. I am not having any agenda or boost anybody or downgrade anybody, because that is not the point. I respect all grandmaster in the past, but what I'm showing is reality. Okay, and there is no disrespect of any grandmaster or any style at all. It is just an evolution we human has to face, instead of thinking it's like a Hong Kong martial art movie or Chinese fictions. Okay, so okay, I hope that everybody is clear with this, and if you don't like it, please do not continue watch this video. Okay, we don't want to get into the ego or anything. We want to talk technical as technical, because only that way, only we know the reality, that we can progress, move further, and only that way the past grandmasters, they are valued. Because if we don't move forward, then whatever the teaching of the past grandmaster is wasted, because we never surpass them. We never evolve to make the knowledge or the technology better and better. Okay, so I'd like to show you one thing before we continue with this subject. This is a book I studied in engineering school, analog design, in the 70s. Okay, this book is by Professor Gray and Meyer in UC Berkeley. In 70 until 2000, it is a very top book for studying analog circuit design. So at 2001, this is the 4th edition. You see, from 70s, mid 70s, from 80s, 1980s to 2001, about 20 years. They keep revise it, and the editions get newer and newer. Okay, you can see technology change that. Even with the same in words, we can say that these are grandmasters in the analog design. Okay, Gray and Meyer, but they revise it. Okay, they upgrade it. Today, 2015, if you don't study the nano electronics, you're outdated, gone, over. You cannot use whatever in 2001. The science is still there, but the technology is different. The nanotechnology and the micron technology is a different beast. Okay, so I want to give everybody these facts on technology, and I just stress here again, whatever I'm going to tell you, please do not take it as I try to downplay anybody or downgrade anybody. I respect everybody because they contribute in the past for what they know. Okay, same with the two books. Okay, the books of the 2000 and the books of the 2015. It's different. The science is the same. I respect all the professors who wrote the book. Okay, but we need to know the facts. Now, today, because if you remember, I talked about the 613.3. It is a science. Okay, the Os9, iYikKam, all is a science. It's not about lineage and not about style. It is common denominator. So today I am using an example from Tai Chi, a classical book, a really good classical book, which is worded for everybody who like to study Chinese ancient internal art to have in their collection. And that is the book by Grandmaster Zhen Manqing. Okay? From here, I want to point out what you can see, the science and what is the common denominator and what is need to revise. Okay? So, Grandmaster Zhen Manqing is very nice that he wrote down the steps of the Tai Chi, the level of the practice of the Tai Chi, to give us a good view on what it has to be done level by level, like going to school. It is an education, okay? And this is in page 75, okay? If you have this book. Now, get this book because it's a very good book, okay? So, Grandmaster Zhen Manqing have divided into the level of the human, the earth, and the heaven, okay? And if you look at the second level of the human, this is saying from hip, okay? From hip joint to heel. From hip joint to heel. Hip joint to heel. That is what I'm talking about. The four bowls, the lower four bowls, from hip, bowl, knee bowl, ankle bowl, and feet bowl. Okay? So it is there. He presented it in his way. Okay? And here he continued to say, most people don't actually pay attention to this part, the feet. Okay? Okay? Now, and it continues say here from the hip down to the from feet down, from hip joint down through the knee to the heel. Okay, all three parts needs to be relaxed. Okay, so this is how you need to handle the feet, the lower four bowls. Okay, even though he doesn't say the ankle, but we know that it is from hip down to the heel. Okay, that's what he said. And then over here, he is talking about the feet here. Okay, and the feet has to be in the substance and in substance. Okay, here, substance and in substance. Okay, here. So what is that? You know, he talked about how the weight is placed and the feet has to be substance in substance. Well, there is the feet bowl. He didn't go to as details as I'm talking about the 4-point goals and how the feet bowls and whole bunch of stuff. But the feed bowl is there. So people question me, oh, why do you put in the feed bowl? It's only 6 harmony. Well, sorry. You need to read the thing very carefully on all this what the Grandmaster wrote. Otherwise, one will not be able to understand or to pick up the real thing, okay, which is existing there. And when if this is a feed, if you talk about substance as in substance, 虚 or 实 in Chinese, there is like a Tai Chi down there. Substance in substance, so there's a play here. Not just to place the weight there, okay? There's a play there in the feed area. There's a feed bowl, okay? So this is a science there. However, over here, when he mentioned from the hip joints, through the nail to the feet, okay, to the heel here, from the hip joints through the knee to the heel, okay, and all 3 parts need to relax. The weight rests on the center of the feet. When he mentioned from hip joints through the nail to the heel, okay, it's better to get this book, okay, so you can see better, because I have tough time to show and tell right away, because my angle. When you talk about from the hip to the heel, there are details which he didn't say, and there are actually sequence need to be known. Otherwise, no way one can relax it. That is human body nature. If you want to relax from the hip to the knee to the heel, okay, you have to loose up from feet upward instead of going downward. If you read the book and you're thinking it's a loose up, relax from hip and then to the knee to the ankle, you will never get it. Because if you once you do that, you create a force here pressing the ground here, and right away you get a reaction force, and thus you will not be able to relax these legs, and you cannot handle it effortlessly, because the reaction force due to that reaction force is causing you to be unstable. You need to keep using your muscle to stabilize it. So in order to lose the hip, from hip to the heel and the feet, is to loose up from feet up. Must not bring down. That is human nature. Try it, okay? If someone grip this toe, right away the whole thing stuck. Try it. That's human nature, okay? So this is an example. I can talk about the science is there. The technology today, we can revise it, we can put more details and so forth, okay? The Grandmaster in the past said this, and there's room for revise, okay? Now, in this page 77, he talked about Xing Qi Du Dan Tian. Okay, this is his earth level, the second level. So you have the 3 level, the human, and then the earth, and then the heaven, and then the human have 3 sub level, and the earth have 3 sub level, and so forth. Okay. Now, is that true that all the qi has to sing to Dantian or pay attention to the Dantian? which is the sinking qi to dantian? Nope, absolutely no. In fact, this can cause issue if it's not defined more. This is a book on Qigong, published by the top name author or expert in China on Qigong. And there's one chapter there by Grandmaster Zhou Quanchuan, who is top in Qigong expert who doing a lot of research, okay, even including the Western scientific type of research. Read what he wrote. He say here. Okay. Here, he said, one must not take it as all to pay attention to the dantian. Okay. Because when you pay attention to dantian, you will raise fire. And for the people who have the yin deficient and yang excited, this must be avoided. Okay, this is you must not do that. Okay, for you who know Chinese. So, is this the ultimate? No, you need to revise. Okay? It cannot be generalized like that. So there's the earth level. And then in the earth level, the second part here, you say qi reaches the arm and the legs. Okay? Qi reaches the arm and the legs. Okay? Over here, you say that then qi can go down to the bubble well point. Okay? Then the qi can go down to the bubble well point on the bottom of the foot. Okay? Then the qi can go down to the, okay? And here is the bubble well. Okay? Is that true? Nope. It violates the Chinese medicines. In Chinese medicines, the qi is not traveling that way. In fact, the kidney meridians is traveling from down K1 bubble well upward. As in here, okay, you say that the beginning of the pressure point, and this is the end of the pressure point. So there's the beginning and the end, okay? And if you read that here, kidney, okay, this is kidney. First is the bubble well, and then it end up here, okay? So that is actually travel from bubble well upward. It is not going downward. So what happens if you're doing downward? Going downward meaning you discharge it. If you travel your qi from dantian down to your bubble well or K1, you discharge it. You discharge your energy. Okay. So now I want you to see. This is the facts. Okay. That's why I never buy the story of iYikKam or Leongzhan. I want to see facts. I want to see what they do. Unless I see that, I don't buy it. And even I see it, I need to compare. You see, as I show you all different literature there, and this is for the Chinese medicines with the qigong stuff, and this is the Chinese medicines. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, it's a technology. The science is there, but we need to know to lose so that the qi be able to activate in the bubble while the feet down, the whole body is true. However, the directions now is an issue here because it doesn't accord to the Chinese medicine, as we said, the 613.3, the 3 system key is actually against it, and instead of charging the system, it discharge it. So the people who is sick, if they do that, they discharge their kidney qi. They drain it if they do it too long. Okay? And at the end, finally, I want to share with you this. Here, Master Chen Manqing at the page 217, he said that if the Yongquan or the bowel well has no root and the waist has no commander, okay, which is different than most people say, oh, you root at the Yongquan or you root at the you use your waist to command, okay. And he said here, study hard till death will be of no help. Look at it. Okay, here. Okay. When he said the bowel well has no root and the waist has no commander, what does it mean? It is a distributed system, so it's not like normally people thought, oh yeah, you use your hip as the command, your dantian as command. No. Or you have to root down, okay, with your leg grab the ground. No. Grandmaster Chen Manqing is an accomplished grandmaster. He knows what he's talking about. This is his experience. Okay? So it is not about speculations. And again, over here, he said, study hard till death will have no help. Study hard till death will be of no help. What this doesn't translate is that he said that in Chinese, 力学, okay, this one is 力学垂死终无补. Study what? The translator didn't say it. Didn't translate that. Study the mechanics, geometry, structure, until you die, okay? Study hard till death will be of no help. That's what he said. So you guys still want to argue about structure, geometry? This is one of the top classic in our era. Okay, by somebody who have accomplishment. You want to argue with that? And thus, with this example, we know it's clearly technology. It needs to be improved, but the science is there. All this ways is the master, the root is in the K1 or bubble, and then the geometry, all the speculation. Those people who attain, who accomplish, don't do that. They tell you the facts. Okay? So this is for you today. I don't want it to be short for anybody. And I respect Grandmaster Chen Manqing very, very much. Even though I point out at the qi element, his handling have room to improve. his handling of the hip to the feet or to the ankle to loosen up. The direction has to be clear up, otherwise it will not be an implement. Instead of from hip to heel, it has to be from feet ball loose up to the hip. That's the sequence, okay, of operations. And the feet ball need to be more emphasized, otherwise it's easy to miss it. Okay, so this is the facts. Okay, I hope that some days in the West, in our college and university, there's a class on this internal martial arts study or Asian art study, which have a degree, a formal class, so we can have a high quality on this. Because for me, Kung Fu instructor should be as respectable, as high quality as the professor who wrote these books. They just serve different area of us or in our life. So they has to be equally respected. Okay? No longer we go into the cult or based on Hong Kong movie legend kind of stuff, but based on reality and based on we can study or develop the Kung Fu in 3 months instead of guessing for one lifetime. Okay, so this is my hope for the future.